Hello, this is Dwight Norris of fishingatwork.com here on another May day, and I'm here on the Charles River Esplanade. Today we're going to try to really catch bass, and if I see anything jumping around, which I am right now, which is a blueback herring, you can see them along the shoreline here, right up to the half shell, which is right there. And this is the beginning of the community boating center area. I originally thought I was going to go that way and fish more of the channels in between, but somehow my body went this way, more toward the ocean. So I'm gonna work my way up the coastline decently fast, see what's happening. I'm gonna cast this, spin a bit around. I really should have like a beetle spinner and just try to catch what I can catch, but this is what's on my rod right now, so I'm gonna try it out. If I see anything happening, like hopefully maybe some stripers rolling around, some tiny ones that get here really fast. The big fat ones are always the last ones to come in after the herring come in. But the schoolies, the ones that are just big enough to catch, are the ones that come first. And those have been caught in Cape Cod just this past weekend. If you look closely, you can see stuff splashing around here. That's blueback herring, but I did just see some bluegills, so I'm gonna give this a whirl. There's herring everywhere. So we'll see what happens. I've actually never used a spinnerbait around here. I don't think. If that's incorrect, please comment down below. I've noted before that when a herring here, the fish kind of roll out. There's still some bluegills here, but the first like real batch of herring here that I usually find jumping all over the place, and you can't even see the ground because there's so many herrings. All the other fish just leave, so I'm a little, I don't know. I don't think much is going to happen. They're probably further out, but I'm going to try this. I'm not going to stay in this spot too long. Switch to something else other than spinnerbait. Just haven't had much luck with it here on the trawl. It's my spinnerbait's fault. It's a little windy here. But every time I go fishing out here, people are very interested in what I'm doing. It's new. This guy's fishing. He has a book bag. What does he do for work? Same thing you're doing. Something. Working for somebody. But, as I've said many times, your lunchtime is your lunchtime, so use it how you want to. It's quite simple. I think I need to switch. So, I don't know if the bass are here, too close, but spinnerbait just hasn't been my deal here. Bought this from Bass Pro Shops. Pretty cheap. It's a mini spinnerbait, but I'm gonna try something else out. Not sure what yet, but when I turn this back on, we'll see. So I decided to go in a different direction. I'm going more up the river now, and I switched over to a little beetle spinnerbait, which has caught some crappie and largemouth and even some bluegills, some big ones. So herring are here, and not as heavy as the peak, but they're moving up. So get out here before they make all the other fish leave the area, and then you have to switch to strictly striper fishing, or you have some other type of thing going on, some kind of combo. Sorry, I'm waving my log around, but I'm gonna try right here. I'm actually a little further in there, that little kids park. This is where the lily pads start. Got that little trail of the Esplanade, and it goes all the way to the steps, to that bridge near the steps. If you've been around here, you know. Anyway, there's some lily pads growing here. Finally, I'm gonna check out what's in the area. I'm about breaking my butt on these rocks down here, so take a gander. I actually think you can see me. That's all right. That's right. So we're on. Like I said, it catches bass. We got our first largemouth bass of the season. Yes, first largemouth bass. This is awesome. This lure does great. And the fact that it's green, wonder if it's a sign of a bug thing, which means maybe fly fishing is really good here too. The white, I used to use a white one back when I used to live in Virginia, and that one is slayed. But here, nothing. Green is the thing. So, if you're looking for this, here we go. Put this bad boy back. Let's see if there's another one here. Next cast, I'm home. Oh, thank you. Note to self, there's a log right there in the middle of the water, can't see it. Thankfully I got off. It bit my hook though. It's good that these smaller jig heads have softer hooks, enough to hook the fish, but enough to break off without your line breaking. I have a 8-pound braided line from Berkeley. You can just bend this hook back and you're back in business. So there's a few dangers here. Mike was immediately after we went in the water. The reaction. bite it. Look for ones where they taste it. That means they're really good. What do you think this is? So, the spot's all played out. Let's walk a little further down. I'm just gonna keep it like this. Let's talk. We have a green grub. We have a spinner, silver. If you change the color of it to white, you get no bites. You change it to green, you get bites. What do you think it's mimicking? Comment down below. I wanna know. Other people wanna know. Okay, as you see here, we're in a grass line. If I get too close, I'm gonna scare everything. It's giant. So, yeah. It's really hard to cast there. This is really top water, weedless area. Let's go further down. Hope you will enjoy a quick talk while I find somewhere where I can actually cast my lure. Up here looks a little better. There's a little expanse under this tree. Try that out. Whoa, I just scared everything. But they're all bluegills. That's cool. Where's the bass? Oh, I see a bass. That away. I'm gonna try to go over there. That was a nice sized bass. That was like 2 pounds. Watch me if I get lucky here. Blue-black herons are actually slapping the bluegill out of the way as they go by when they're playing. They care about nothing. Where did that bass go? It was literally like that long. Roaming the shoreline leisurely. I just wanted to add to his fun. A long and skinny one, which probably means it was a male. Scoping out the area for spawning beds. I see a fat one. Right about now, spawning season, you know what it is. Bugs just dropping out of the tree. It's a little sight fishing day. It's a little clear out here, which is nice, but it also means they can see you. So, So there's some bass in these waters. Caught one, seen one. Actually, my mother-in-law said she saw some bass closer up to Watertown. So I know they're around. So they're a foot long. They just appeared out of nowhere. That's what happens. They disappear and they reappear. I really wish I knew where they went. Of course, where else could it go but the deep? Well, it looks like someplace I can't cast the line. They're planting plants. See that net? We're gonna, now we're hitting the bridge to the first of the circle areas, closer to the westbound side of the Charles River Esplanade. Here's the bridge. Whew. So, I'm gonna try this out. Right here, whoa, sideways. Let's take a look. Here. So, didn't see anything over there. There's a whole bunch of blueback herring. Allergies are a little rough. So, there's some lily pads here, as you can see. I've caught a bass here before. get bass. I'm gonna continue to go up the coastline. I'll stop at a good stop. I've gotten more toward, well, here's the steps. I'm on the other side, I'm just walking around. When I get to the other side, I'll be all done. But right now I'm next to a tree, as you can see, and I saw something jump. Nothing there. Let's go to the next hole. One thing I forgot to order was a new tripod. But I do have another tripod that clamps onto things. I need one that stands up as well. And this one is, oh, I just thought about something. I could glue this into the hole to fix it, sort of. That's something to do tonight. Too high. Gotta see the water line, right? Now I'm starting to wonder what kind of bite that was. Was it a reaction bite? Because he bit it immediately. It hit the water. I reeled twice and he was on there. No hook setting required. It just happened. So, I don't know. And plus, why not move? That's what a bass for, right? But they should be here too, right? I just like moving from one place to the next. Where exactly are the fish? So the answer is everywhere. Quickly down the shoreline. Lots of people out here jogging today, enjoying the continued nice weather. It was 70, then it was 60, now it's the high 50s. But for Boston, it's fantastic. Out here, polo shirt, still fishing, but supposedly it's gonna rain tomorrow. Hopefully just a sprinkle. So, will I come out here again tomorrow? Kind of busy. Not that busy, but we'll see. I don't enjoy getting wet. Sorry, that was really close. But here we are at another spot you may know. Logs. One of the logs that people like to take naps in. For some reason, the blueback herring look like they're at more mass on the west side of the Charles River Esplanade instead of the ocean side, which is kind of weird. Put this up here, turn the other way. Getting close to the conclusion. Maybe I should have stayed near those lily pads. Maybe that's the best place for action when it comes to largemouth bass right now. Of course, all that would change if I catch another bass right over here. Look at this. This is a big. Perfect reel. Something should have been better was there. Can't cast it any better than that. Right where it needs to be for the period of time and the speed and the depth and the area. But not happening. So what should I do? I know there's some lily pads over there. I'm gonna take a quick walk over there, do a couple casts, just to see the lily pads come up and if there's anything hanging out over there. So I usually don't catch anything under the bridge, but just on the other side, there's that patch of lily pads where you saw me hook into a carp on. So I'm gonna try it out real quick. Don't see anything except for a couple of lily pads popping up. Looks like we have a massive blueback heron here too. Something was following it in that last retrieve, and it disappeared as soon as it came to the site. Could have been a bass, could have been a herring that was confused, could have been a bluegill, not quite sure. Although, it's really loud. I'm gonna move up to this, the other side of the steps here, and as soon as I hit the steps, we're gonna wrap this up. There's the bridge again. And there's the sleeping log. Whoa. Those are bluegills scared of me. That's different. So sideways. Anyway. Yeah. Blueback heron as well as bluegills. Really envious that first time I came out here, when I figured out that I could take a little time and get some fishing in. I came out here that first time, and I tried to fish over here, and I had that little beetle spin kind of thing. I suppose there's a white jig. Yeah, it is one time the white jig worked, without the spinner. And boom, I hit a crappie. So maybe the white one's up for the crappie. And it was a nice slab one too. Legal and ready to eat. And I was like, oh man, there's crappie in the river. I'm gonna catch so many crappie. But I haven't caught another crappie since that point in time. I haven't seen one either. They're elusive things. Maybe I just don't know enough about them. Maybe I should go and look at that, I think his guy's name is Mr. Crappie, and really ask him, what are you doing? I am not. I know he has a slingshot kind of cast where he does this. They get it underneath the docks because he said they're under things. He does it like this. He bends the rod and he flings it out. But this blueback heron is over here. Oh, that's good. Oh. Missed the bite. Pushed up my worm. Double puff rub. Oh, what was that? Determined to get that, whatever the heck that was, bite again. I saw my blade too, I could see it the whole time, and all of a sudden, the blade just disappeared. And I felt the weight of the fish, and next thing you know, you hear my drag just going out. And I tightened it just a second ago. closer to the edge of the steps before we conclude this. Pretty much in the lily pad area where you aren't usually able to cast. The camera's about to fall over because it's on an angle. I haven't adjusted the thing, but it'll be fine. Or, well, you see those quick actions? I was actually pointing another direction when I saw that. Here we go. Take 2 seconds to do something right. Lesson learned. Like right after I said it happened. So, it seems like a good a point as any. Thanks for tuning in to fishingatwork.com for another day fishing at the Charles River Esplanade, right next to the steps currently. If you want to get more videos about the Charles River Esplanade or how-tos or how you can get out here fishing at work, please go down to the description below. There's a link to fishingatwork.com or you can go there directly. You can also get your 10-step process to go fishing at work PDF, which is totally free. All you have to do is enter your email, and you'll also get more valuable information at a regular interval. And I also have a PDF that tells you how to catch more and bigger bass. Lots to do with using bigger baits, learning how bass grow, and culling them so that you only go after the big ones, because you don't want to waste your time with small fry like the last one I caught. So please tune in to YouTube, subscribe down below, write any comments that you have, go to the website, and get out there and go fishing.